Hey folks, it's Rob. Welcome back to RimWorld Alpha 13. Here we are at Sweethaven Colony. And things are going okay. You know, trader came to town, traded off a bunch of muffalo. Was well worth doing. But we still have the 2 females and the bull, so that's good. Got ourselves in some fertilized eggs we're hoping to hatch out. 11% progress. It'll come along. Chickens don't take that long to mature. Honestly, you can get quite a few batches of... it's not unusual for the population to kind of boom out of control if you don't do measures to control them. So, backup hay over here in the burn zone. Let's see, we should continue to just do a little bits of hunting now and then. So we'll put that rabbit on the kill list. And well, here's one of our tame hens. Now these are going to hatch into, as I said in the last episode, I think, into wild chickens, and I'll have to tame them afterwards. At least that's been my previous experience with fertilized chicken eggs I bought off of traders or brought down from space with the Prepared Carefully mod. It might be different now. I think that was maybe the previous version, like Alpha 12, that I was doing that. What you up to, Zillard? You're hauling steel. Oh, well, good job. Zillard was a steel hauling warg. Oh, it is in the middle of record temperatures here in the southwest. I am, as I speak, it's still 100 degrees outside and it's 10 o'clock at night. I have switched off my air conditioner so I can record. And then I'm going to have to switch it back on again because the temperature is... I can already feel it climbing in here. The things I do for you people. But I didn't have this video ready. I don't have a video lined up for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, my usual recording day. I don't know if I'm going to be able to record because it's going to be 110 tomorrow. So it's like, okay, I'm going to squeeze something out. That way you guys don't have any wonder what the heck goes on if there's no video on Thursday. So yeah, if there's no video... basically, I know for a fact right now I have a few Fallout videos still to go out. But the RimWorld videos... I mean, of course, I'm recording them right now as you're so that you're hearing it where I am. There is literally no backlog of them right now. And so I'm having to do what I can to keep this going. And living here in Tucson, it's June. It was 113 on Monday. Oh, marriage is on. Well, if they accepted Blanchard's marriage proposal at some point in the coming days or seasons, they will have their marriage ceremony and invite all the colonists, considering placing marriage spot if you want to control where the ceremony occurs. Okay, so we... Basically, where do we want to hold the wedding? There's no place particularly amazingly attractive, but maybe the workshop? Or we could hold it in the freezer, that's where, like, the food is. Or we could hold it here in the canteen. Let's see. Let me see the stats. Mediocre, somewhat rich, spacious, neutral, clean. Dull, mediocre, rather spacious, ugly, dirty. Hospital. Mediocre, somewhat rich, spacious, neutral, a bit dirty. Well, let's see. Marriage spot. Let's put it here in the kitchen. At least someone can sit down afterwards. Speaking of which, we only have 4 chairs. Yeah, we're up to 6 folk. Furniture. Oh, we don't have any wood? We don't have any wood, we just sold it. That's right. Switch the sight line off. Okay. What we need is to chop some trees. Let's see. Those should do. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it's terribly hot. I'm having to run the air conditioner at basically 24 hours a day just to keep the household temperature in the 80s. It's because I have all these like room units. I don't have central air for air conditioning. I have central evap cooling. And evap cooling is basically drawing your... Right. To describe the mechanism, it is a box, right? And you're inside this box, you have pads on the sides, and each side of the box has vent holes. And there's a pump inside that sprays water onto these pads that are inside the vent holes. And on one side of this box, you have it opened up into the vents inside your house. And before it goes to the vents inside the house, you have a fan that draws air into the box through the vent holes and out that hole. This forced air evaporative method is efficient enough in that it works quite well if it's only about 90, 95 degrees outside. But when it's in the 100 and teens, it's not good enough. The house was literally 96 degrees yesterday when I was trying to run it on the evap cooler. It is just crazy out in the living room. We get a lot of sunlight. It helps a lot in the winter, but in the summer, it's just appalling. And yeah, so I've not been able to record a damn thing for a while. Not since last Friday, and the way, because I was absolutely running dry of Fallout videos, I had to run off a bunch of Fallout videos. Now I'm out of RimWorld videos, and I'm hoping to record a couple of these, maybe enough to get by, so I can at least get through recording tomorrow, if I can. We'll see. We'll see what tomorrow's going to be like. It's projected to be 110. This is what I pay for being in Arizona. Being near the family. Hey, dog's hauling milk. Cool. I don't know if you can train a dog to haul a pail of milk. But there you go. So, if there's suddenly not recordings anymore, it's because I've not been able to record. As it is, I have a fan running it, but that can usually the noise filter just deals with that. It can't deal with the air conditioner. It's literally 5 feet away from my desk. Right, so let's see here. We got a wedding planned. We should do something to improve this. How about we put in a standing lamp? Make the place nicer. And yeah, we were gonna put in the new stools. That's that awful long sword. Yeah, we're not going to be using that. Further construction projects. Well, we've only built 2 of the security walls. We still need. Oh, the traders are finally leaving. Well, good for them. The warg's hauling wood. Awesome. I mean, in a way, we have a security wall on this side. But we're not fortified by any means. We still need to essentially close off this whole frontage here. Alright. How do I want to do this? Yeah, build it off the fridge. Send it down this way. But how far? Geothermal here, geothermal here. See, I want those. I suppose they could be inside a second wall later. I did go all the way down here, right? This wall's of no use. Unless I use it for a death maze. And that's something I could do, is put in some death maze. You know, for the love of me, I can't remember which way the raiders came in from. I think it was this side. But didn't some come in from this side? Yeah. Alright. Alright, we need to know... Yeah, okay, so I did provide for there to be enough room over here and run a wall. That's good. Alright, what's your range? Yeah, you got that, like, covered over there. So if I end up having this on the outside, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, so I need to have the wall, yeah, so this would provide me with plenty of room. There we go. Another issue with having videos is that sometimes projects don't work out, and then you're left with nothing. I made 4 different attempts to try to record Chronicles of RuneScape, that new RuneScape free-to-play card game. And actually, it's quite enjoyable. I do like the game. But what I found is that A, it hates most of my recording software. B, the game... Right, I got, like, kicked out of netcode a few times, because the one recording software that would work was just so... It records to such a huge file that I ran out of storage space on my drive after recording most of the footage of me playing in the arena version mode that they have, and it basically cut out once the drive filled. So... Eventually, I just was like, I got so fed up with it, I haven't come back to go and try to record it again. It's just like, you know, you just eventually like flipping over the table going, fuck it. Because that's literally what it is. You're like, you know, just, I'm done. Right. What we'll do is we'll have them come out. Yeah, this is going to be a good place for the death maze. So I'm going to... strip out this wall here. Let's see. You know, just over to there for now. Really need to chop plenty more wood for that. Actually, I should chop from the outside the fence. Yeah. Because that's where we're going to have to get to. Basically, if I have to deal with manhunters, I want resources on the inside of the walls, not outside the walls. Alright. Well, now we can see the dirt, so that's better. This is basically just dirt here. Wouldn't mind paving that over. How am I fixed for blocks? 983 sandstone blocks. Okay. So yeah, we're good for a little bit of road paving, as it were. Now we can pave this over so we don't have to like deal with it getting overgrown or anything. Strikes me as a reasonable idea. Yeah, okay. Pitch and shoes. What else we doing here, guys? So, short-term objectives. We want to trade in 7 more gold, and I would like to trade in 4 more medicine so I can make it in our hospital bed. The gold is for basically improving our research here in the lab. Because that'll be for an analyzer. Gonna get on with work. Oh, who's got malaria? Jeez. Martinez has gotten sick from malaria. Malaria is actually pretty serious. Rest until healed. And Lilith has malaria. Well, I think that's going to hold up the marriage, isn't it? Don't have a second medical bed at the moment. We'll just have to flip one in. You know what? Let's see about making one. Alright. Just a regular wooden bed on either side for now so we can expand the med bay. And actually, we're going to limit this to my better constructors. So, let's see here. Martinez is sadly now in bed. Yeah, okay, so we'll let Nag handle it for now. Which means I better find Nag so she actually does the thing I want her to do. There we are. She's building a tile. Work on the bed. Thank you. Thank you. What we got here? Superior, poor. Well, at least we have a superior one. And Lilith, go check into the hospital. Alright, work-wise, the other constructors can go back to work. And Blanchard has the plague. Because everyone needs to be sick all the time. Great. 3 people down with relatively serious medical problems. That's what I need. That's what I need while I'm trying to complete a construction project for security. At least I have the hauling animals now. My eggs. Where the fuck are my eggs? They got eaten, didn't they? Looking at you, Zlard. Looking at you. Right. That was a small investment, so it's not a huge setback. We'll just have to go and deal with it again in our time. In the meantime, the hauling animals can haul in shit. Fucking cannibalist fucking animals. Just eating the fucking baby eggs and... weren't for you animals to eat. You know that, yeah, that egg you bring in safe. That egg's fine. Well, let's see. They're in... yeah, they're out of the cold. They're in relatively good beds. They have TV if they want it. They won't go nuts in here. And they have each other to keep each other some company. So, on the whole, it's just more a matter of them being hungry, which I think is what's going on here right now. They'll treat and heal and eat each other. Not that they'll eat each other, but they'll feed each other. Eat each other. Oh dear. Right, let's set up an additional security wall here. It'll be real simple to put in a simple wall like that. A wooden door. Low food. Yes, I know. We have too many people sick, and so therefore my food supply isn't being managed well. I'm amazed we're finding any time for work. And there's a bear. Hey, hauling dog doing hauling. Someone can hunt that boar, that'd be good. Thank you, Nag. I'll help put some of the numbers right back in food. There's our egg. Thank you, chickens. Your assistance is appreciated, chickens. What is this? Rough sandstone. Okay. Yeah, I think Blanchard keeps getting out of bed to have to treat other people. I do have other doctors on the list. Yeah, Lilith is on the doctor list. Rufus is on the doctor list. Where are you, Rufus? You're cooking. You're making eggs. For yourself. Okay, and now you're pitching horseshoes. Lilith, what are you doing out here? You're tending to Blanchard. That's it. Nobody stay in bed and get better. That's minor malaria. Comms console's broken down. Not that we've had a single trader yet. Alright, zone, area, vandal out area, animal area 1. Yeah, that's fine. Run it down like that. Poison ship. Oh, fantastic. It practically crashed into the colony, too. Okay. And we got cargo pods full of rice. Hey, so by one hand Randy gives and one hand Randy takes. Alright. Well, there's some small fires out here that need to be dealt with. Who's awake? Nobody. Because everyone's either sick or in bed. Okay, wake up, you two. There's a fire. Hey, I said there's a fire! Wanna try again? Thank you. Now you're back to cooking. You could go back to bed. Alright, this has to be dealt with sooner rather than later. Do I have any fire weapons? I don't think I do. I don't think we have any Molotovs. We definitely don't have a launcher. I don't even think I have grenades. And heck, the console's not been fixed. Jeez, guys. Okay. The thing is about this is it's not something we have to worry about until we need to deal with it. Gold? Really? No. Here. Just gonna create a little way to make it difficult on the lives of mechanoids, right? Build this wall around it. And we control their flow. Now, what I've found in the past is that Reavers do not like deadfall traps. So I think we might actually use some. Just trying to think how to implement it. It's gonna kill all the grass, gonna kill the trees. It'll poison my crops too. It's just really a stinking thing. Alright, let's, yeah, so I'm going to slow them down leaving. Right. Buffalo's pregnant. Awesome. Which one? Buffalo number 1 is pregnant. Well, there we go then. Good on you. Bull actually is doing something. Right, so the idea is here to simply guide the stupid mechanoids into traps. Alright? They'll have to slowly approach from here and then basically move through some deadfalls I'm going to put there. In fact, I'll cancel that one. I'm just going to put 3 deadfalls in. I think I have the steel for that. Yeah, 594. How do I not have any components? No, I have components. 46. No one's fixing anything. Why is that not happening? Repair is on Martinez, who's of course sick. Blanchard, who's of course sick and not in bed, busy cleaning. Oh, you developed immunity. Well, that's okay then, Blanchard. You do have repair job to do, though, Blanchard. Not a repairer? Oh no, I have the wrong person. I have Nag. Alright, Nag's asleep. Martinez and Jack. Jack, what are you up to? Relaxing socially. Well, how about you fix the freaking radio? And don't do it a Gilligan's Island way either, where you break it further. Okay. Poor mood. Martinez is in a bad mood because he has to stay in bed being sick. Still has major malaria. Immunity's up to 90% though. Lilith, this is minor, 88%. We're doing great. Okay. Would hate to lose you guys to freaking disease. Especially when I got this problem. Alright. I seem to have eaten a lot of the food that was immediately available. And Rufus turned the one egg we had into a simple meal because, you know, why should we make a fine meal when we can make a simple one? Doing my head in, guys. Doing my head in. Alright. You know, Slard, since you're lacking things to do, I can, like, have you haul in some chunks, okay? And this turtle can die. Okay. Well, if you're watching television in the chair, okay. You could watch TV from bed, you know. Your malaria is moved into major and untreated. Mag's not a doctor. Rufus. Get out of bed. Treat Lilith. Last thing I need is her dying of freaking malaria. Alright, we're up to 95. Lilith! What the fuck, Lilith? Yeah. Feed Martinez. Now you're gonna feed yourself. You know, there are other people on medical duty. I've had games where the poison ship landed well away from my base. Like, I was on a really big map, and it was, like, behind a freaking mountain ridge, and it was, like, off in the corner, and I'm like, oh, screw it, I'm not gonna deal with it. The poison still spreads over the entire fucking map. It does. You have to deal with it. Are we out of wood? Is that what's holding up construction? Alright. Here, cut down some of the dead trees. Look at this. It's already hitting my spare hay area. Now, Blanchard, don't replant. Just... no, just cut sowing out. We're going to have to cut that one loose for now. And why aren't the sandbags getting built? Alright, nags on that finally. Okay. Alright. Build the first trap. Nag. Go work on that. Wish you could make a deadfall out of other things, but I guess that's... No, you can. Well, why am I not making them out of sandstone blocks, then? Thank you very much. Jack, you want to work on that for me? Okay, excellent. You're already on it. Shit. I'm like, about to go, why can't I make deadfalls out of things that are just simply heavy? And now I can, apparently. Don't know when that changed. Maybe it was always been that way. I just never checked. The other Muffalo's pregnant. Yay. Muffalo 4. Oh, and the generator's out of fuel. Nah, could you, like, deal with that right now? So that would suck, not having any power for the generator. And we'll make a final sandstone deadfall trap. Then, we should set some sandbags up so we can shoot in. Yeah, sandstone deadfall trap. It's not very beautiful, but it's a deadfall trap. It's not supposed to be beautiful. Trap damage 30, 80% chance. Trap damage 60, 80%. Okay, so I can make it out of inferior materials, but then I have an inferior trap. Fair enough. And we're brewing beer. Alright, geez, this is getting out of control. We're going to have to get act. But it's also been a half hour, so that's going to be next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great day, folks. Goodbye.